Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate.
All right, back at Abessinio Stadium, Salesianum with the 5-0, 6:58 to go in the opening quarter. Jason and Sal's are showing why they're getting consideration in national rankings.
Well, like you said, their loss was to Culver Academy, a very good team. In a game, quite frankly, you and I thought they could have won that game. I mean, they were right there.
I thought they outplayed Culver.
Yes.
And people say, well, Culver, they come in from Indiana. But they were actually in D.C. a couple of days before that.
Right, and then they played Malvern.
They played Malvern. They lost to Malvern.
Speaking of the Sal's, they added IMG Academy to their schedule. So they still got Malvern and IMG. And it's good to see, some of these top teams play some other top teams in the country.
Yeah, just looking at the South schedule. Cape Henlopen here on Monday night.
That's going to be the
rematch of the 2019 state championship.
And we will be here.
And
I won't be, but I think Mike and Nick will.
I am on the schedule. I'll be sitting in this very spot most likely. And there's a turnover. It's going to go to Salesianum.
That's one fired up bench over there.
Yeah, Retore the long pole just took that ball away, knocked it right out of the guy's hand. And Mooney sends it back out to number 31. There's so many guys in this team. Kirk Kessler. Jason, the roster has 46 players on it.
And I'll tell you what, he plays most of them. I mean, so like you said, they're very deep.
And they're young. Unbelievable how young they are. Up top, that's Nuri looking for an opening. Loses possession. Ground ball rolls behind the net. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Sal's. I guess that was a shot. We get you some upcoming schedules for these teams. You mentioned Salesianum plays Cape on Monday. Left-handed shot. Skips by the net. It's going to stay with the Sal's. As they had a player behind the net. That's Mooney. He comes out. Pass in front. Back over the head shot.
Hit the post.
Hit the post. Buxton's got it. Outlet pass too high.
That's some teams can't seem to get their outlet against the Sal's.
Well, they worked out for them.
Yep.
Went over the midfield line, picked up by an attacker. This is Reed. Goes down the right side. He's being marked over there by McGovern. I didn't have a chance to memorize the 75 players and their numbers. Up top, setting it up as number 20 for the Riders, Ryan Carey, the senior attacker.
Hopefully CR can get back down home.
Down the left side, shot goes by Skinner. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Riders. As number 4, Patrick Craig, who's the closest to the loose ball. He passes behind the net. I want to say that's Reed back there. Looking for an opening. Passes loose, picked up by the Sal's by number 21, Timothy Froelich. Gets it back to Skinner, and he heads it over to 42, Chase Salucci. Here comes Russell. And back up top, he goes to Bushweller. Sal's in control right now, 5-0. They scored twice in the opening minute. Have not lost the face-off yet, and they killed off a penalty. Bushweller all the way around, gets it back out to Kessler. Inside, Murray loses that one. But the Sal's maintain. They've done a great job. Even when the ball's getting knocked loose, the Sal's are right there to maintain possession.
Yeah, they've been crisp with their pass. I know they've had a few missteps on it, but for the most part, they've been passing up a storm.
Flags down. It's going to be, I believe, Salesianum man up situation. Mooney tries to score there, and ball goes rolling into the corner. So it looks like the Sal's, we're waiting for the official to come over, but I believe Sal's going to be man. Here it is.
1 minute slash.
So the penalty is on number 2, Andre Moore.
And we were here against Culver, Mike, and Sally's really dominated the man up in that game.
I think it was warmer that night than it is tonight.
Oh, yeah, and I think they scored 4 or 5 man-up goals.
That was March 25th, and it was warmer than tonight. Here he goes, Sal's in the man-up situation. They're going to set up behind the net with McGovern. And they will go around the horn. See who gets the cut in here, Jay. Oh, Bushweller loses it. Ball is poked loose by one of the riders, number 24, Tyler Peeler. And he carries down into the offensive end. Riders down 5. They're going to attack even while killing a penalty.
You know, Mike, it seems like Cesar Rodney has stabilized here since that timeout, playing a lot better, especially on the defense end. Sally's not getting the early looks that they were getting.
Sal's do get the ball back. Brought up by Salucci. Get these names right. Back to Bushweller. Mooney. Out to Ross. Sees Rodney. Good job there of sealing off and opening on to the left of Buxton. So the Sal's continue to work around. Penalty nearly up. As Moore is standing, I think the penalty's over. He's just going to remain on the sideline. And CR kills the shorthanded.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, like I said, Sally's is normally good even strength. Give him a man-up situation, and it's a tough sledding, but good job by the Cesar Rodney.
So Buxton back there. Going to try to get things started for the Riders. Checked out of bounds, number 4, and the ball's turned over to the Sal's.
Heads up.
Patrick Craig takes a hit. I thought it was number 8 who got him, Connor Lucy. I could be wrong.
It's nicely done. I mean, knew right where the guy was on the thing and just shoved him right on out of bounds.
It may have been number 9. Sometimes it's a fast game, and I'm an old man, so it's hard for me to keep up with this some of the times.
That's our first lacrosse.
Yeah, I'm getting back
broadcast
into
of
my
the year.
lacrosse broadcast here.
I was looking forward to it.
Bushfeller behind the net. Out front. Shot off the side of the net by Driggs, and it goes out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to stay with Salesianum. Twilight here in Wilmington.
This is a beautiful stadium, isn't it?
Beautiful
Mike?
stadium. It's a nice night. It's a little chilly, but it's a nice night. Driggs. Shot stopped by Buxton. Great one low. Goes way up in the air and right down to Driggs again.
That might be a top play candidate.
That was a great save. We'll have to talk to that Nick Halliday and see what he thinks.
That was moving.
McGovern finds his teammate low. That's Driggs, and this time he will not be denied. Kalen Driggs with the goal.
That's the thing. They just keep on coming right at you, Mike. They get the rebound, move it around, and wide open, and 6-0 here. But CR did a good job. I believe it was 5-0, 5 minutes in. They played about 7 minutes before they gave up the 6th goal.
49 seconds left. Even here in the first quarter, and the Sal's went, Jason, you mentioned, several minutes without scoring there. CR was able to keep them at 5-0 for a while, but Driggs, after being stoned by Buxton, would not be denied the second time. Busy week ahead on 302 Sports. Pay attention, and we'll let you know where we're going to be and how you can tune in and watch us.
Yeah, I believe we have right now on the schedule a game every night next week. So obviously we'll have to see if they all happen.
Spring sports are always iffy. It all depends on the weather. Pass out front, lost. It's going to stay with the Riders. And that is number 7. Stephen Grossman passes it to number 4. Craig, he loses it. Sal's get a hold of it. And here we are, 4-3. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Salesianum leads 6-0. We're going to be back with second quarter action. You're watching high school lacrosse on Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.
Back at Abessinio Stadium, sorry, just taking care of some business here. Salesianum with the 6-0 lead, and Jason, they're always dangerous on the face-off, as we mentioned. Another win for Matthew Riley. In he goes, passing deep, kicked away. That was knocked loose. We have a whistle, and it's going to be Caesar Rodney ball. But they did it again. They just win the face-off and go straight in. Collision there at midfield, but it's going to be Caesar Rodney ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Riders, very little possession in the first. They're going to try to change that here. Starting off, Clay Friend has the ball, and he goes over the midfield stripe, and the Riders trying to set something up. Yeah, we've mentioned we've both seen Salesianum more than once, and they have a lot of offensive firepower, but boy, they're playing some defense too.
Yeah, and, that's the thing. That I think we were saying earlier, we think this might be one of their deepest and strongest teams at Salesianum, which is saying a lot. They've had a lot of great teams.
Yeah.
We were waiting for this. We were waiting for CR tonight, and they got Cape on Monday night just to see where they stand in the state of Delaware.
Nice catch there. Hunter Christensen kept that pass from going
it was great
deep
play.
the other way. And Grossman has it.
Yeah, you are right. There's just not much room out there for CR on the offensive side.
Pass out front, misses the target. It's going to be picked up by CR, but now they're going to have to earn that spot again. We have a whistle. And it looks like a crease violation or so. It's going to be Salesianum possession. You see, you might see some crowd on your screen there, and the beautiful press box facility across the way. We're not there.
Yeah, we're on
the other side.
Opposite side here.
But we have it all to ourselves, which is the important thing.
It's nice. It's a pretty sized press box for this
closer
side,
to the field.
right?
The only time it would be an issue is sometimes it plays right on the sideline. We're not going to see it, but it is closer to the field than the other one. The other one has the men's room. Can't argue with that. But unlike Bainbridge Stadium, plenty of comfort facilities here at Abessinio.
I'm hoping the snack bar opens, the concession stands open next.
So waiting for that. I am waiting for concession stands. I was at Tower Hill with Jason today, and one of my favorite concession stands in all of the land.
I was waiting for the nice hamburger, and it just was not available.
From behind the net, shot goes high and out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Sal's. Driggs took that one. Just missed the target a little bit. 6-0 Salesianum, 9:35 to go here. Quarter number 2 on a chilly Friday night in mid-April. Here's Driggs again. This one's high as well. Score, Salesianum, I believe. Ross, number 9. Looks like he was moving away from the net, Jay. Turns and fires and nails it.
Yeah, Sally's can score anywhere on the field.
Check the replay here.
Ross with the nice shot.
That makes it 7-0, 9:15 to go here in the first half. So Ross came out from behind the net, did not pass, turned and fired. And this face-off is loose. Looks like the Riders got a chance, so it's picked up nicely
Well, that's the other thing,
by
too.
Ventura.
If you're going to win face-offs, it comes sometimes down to that ground ball, and there
Am I hearing whistles?
a lot of whistles.
Checking in for the Riders, number 29, Jackson Spino. And Sal's making a bunch of substitutions here. Kessler in, number 55. His roster's so long, Jay, I have to go to the next page.
I know.
Jack. Now he's listed as 54, Jack Thompson, so I don't know who 55 is, unfortunately. Sal's in business again, though. Looking for some open space back there. Behind the net is number 16, Russell. Russell cuts around the front turn, shoots and scores! Caleb Russell. Sal's have had some good fortune with that play tonight.
Yeah, they have. Like you said, he came right from. They come right from behind the net. Bury another one. Eight goals here in the first half here for Salesianum. 8:32 left in the second quarter. 8-0. And it really starts in that face-off circle, Mike. You have a good face-off man person. You win these face-offs. It really sets the tone for your offense.
That was actually number 18, Rowan Nuri. As I'm able to see the play here, a replay. Either way, it makes
Another
it score
face-off. Riley
8-0.
coming right down
Look
the.
at that. I'm sorry, Jay. Still 8-0, and Riley, maybe the best face-off guy in the state. There's another whistle. Ball's going to go
Hold on Salesianum, so CRO.
We mentioned the Riders are 5-0. Taking a look at their schedule real quick here. We'll tell you who they've beaten. There's a shot. Gets by Skinner. The Riders are going to maintain possession.
And that's a flag down on the far end. I think Cesar Rodney is about to go in a man-up situation. Let's see. One thing I like about on this side, Mike, is they come over here with the penalties.
That's a 1-minute penalty on
Illegal
Connor
body check.
Lucy. He is in the sin bin
1 minute.
for 1 minute.
Cesar Rodney failed on their first man-up situation.
May
Now,
see an oblate priest out here, Jay, so Connor can go confess the error of his ways. The Riders with an opportunity here, Jay. They trail 8-0. I'm sure they would. A goal would do wonders for their confidence.
Yeah, like we said, the first time they failed to score in the man up, but they did possess the ball well and just didn't get any really good looks.
Craig has the ball. He gets it into, I believe that's number 33, Hunter Christensen. Back to Ryan Carey, looking for an opening shot, bounces and Skinner knocks it away. Ball rolls, stops before it gets out of bounds. Ryder's able to pick it up. They're going to set up one more time here.
And Skinner's been good on the shots that he's faced.
And it looks like the penalty's over. Score! The Riders get one to go. We'll see who the goal scorer is. They don't make that announcement here, so it's up to us. So with 7:04 to go, Riders on the board. It is 8-1 Salesianum. I looked down for a second to get a number off the roster, Jay, and the next thing I know, I'm getting a note that it's number 5 who scored. It is Brendan Wark.
Yeah, like you said, I believe it was right at the tail end, or the penalty
Yeah, I think it had
just
expired, yeah.
So
We have a whistle face-off violation. Looks like a procedure. No, they're just going to do it again.
green face-off. The referee said his bad.
And away we go. Riley gets the ball, and he's on his way. And heading behind the net, you know in hockey they call that Gretzky's kitchen.
Yeah. Yep.
For you youngins out there, you should look up Wayne Gretzky. He did a lot of his damage from behind the net on a really, really good Edmonton Oilers team. Riley comes out, ducks, dodges, scores. I think Matthew Riley never gave up possession on that after the faceoff.
No, you're absolutely right. He did that a couple times against St. Mark's the other day. And
So Riley wins faceoff, goes and parks himself behind Buxton, waits for the opportune moment. Jay comes out, dekes around the defender, tucks it in.
number 10 out there to take the face-off this time for the South. That's what I said. They got a couple different face-off specialists.
The luxury that not everybody has. Number 10 is Ryan Cunningham. And Sal's win that one. Shot. What a laser by Kalen Driggs. Right off the face-off, Jay, 9 seconds after the last goal.
Yeah, again, great job. They win the face-off. But, man, like you said, that shot had some mustard on it, didn't it?
Unbelievable placement. High to the right, the far side, and Buxton had no chance on that one.
So right after CR gets on the board, Mike, Sally's wins a couple face-offs and takes advantage of them. It's like a...
So while we have a second here, Cesar Rodney 5-0 coming in. They've beaten Dover, Delmar, Indian River all at home, Lake Forest on the road, another home game against Smyrna. There's a common opponent there. Salesianum beat Smyrna to open the season. They have Salesianum tonight, and then Wednesday they're at Sussex Tech, and then next Friday they're home against Appoquinimink. And then after that they play Cape Henlopen, and then Archford, Jay. So it doesn't get any easier for Cesar Rodney.
No, I know. Like you said, man, it's where your second half of that schedule before you go into the tournament. We should point out this year the state tournament is an open tournament, Mike.
Sal's on the offense again. That pass is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be turned over. Ten to 1 Salesianum. All fives on the board. 5:55 to go here in half number 1.
Look at that.
Check.
There's just no room for Cesar Rodney to get this ball out.
CR gets the ball, but that dropped, and it's loose. Ground ball picked up over the head pass by Driggs. Shot and score. That's Nuri. I think he got the pass from Dylan Mooney, but that's a great team effort there by the Sal's. And that's a top play candidate.
I was going to say,
there.
Mike, you read my mind. That is
top play candidate, Nick Halliday.
Definitely a top play candidate. And
you see the pass over the head before he got knocked to the ground. That was Driggs. Got it to Mooney. Mooney to Nuri. Nuri to the back of the net.
But it all started with Salesianum's defense, would just not let CR clear that ball. They were all over him, body checking, and they create the turnover and take advantage of it. And Riley's going back out for this face-off. This team could score this year, can't they?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ball's loose. Riders had it. And ball's still rolling around back there. It was Mooney who knocked that ball loose, Jay, and it was picked up by the Riders. And then looks like Driggs picked up the loose, caused the loose ball and picked it up, and with a team effort there from the South. This is a dangerous, dangerous team. 11-1. There's another one.
I believe that was McGovern, Mike.
Number 27.
Yep.
Griffin McGovern gets on the board.
And all started with another face-off win. But that one, it was a loose ball, like you said, loose ball pickup. And then McGovern converts the goal.
Yeah, Riley eventually picked up the loose ball. We have a false start. It's going to go to Salesianum. I'm just checking out the shot here. But it's just fast. Bang, bang. That one low goes skipping by the net, but it's going to remain with the Sal's. It was McGovern. Jay goes high. Took the pass from behind the net and pay dirt. Imagine the Sal's are going to get a lot of guys off that bench and give them some playing time tonight. They lead 12-1. We're still in the first half, though. 4:17 to go. And they do have that big game on Monday, so you want to get your regulars some.
Well, I think he plays a lot. I mean,
he does. They use everybody. How about that, Deke? Oh, the stick hit from behind. Nice play by the Riders. Keep that one out of the net. Shot just goes wide. Sal's are going to maintain possession.
even on loose balls are getting shots off.
How about that? I think Buxton got a piece of that one. That ball is on its way to I-95.
If he got the post, the iron, or Buxton, so maybe a combination of both. Yeah, they don't want to. That ball doesn't want to be on 95.
There's a check in front, some good hard action, and CR comes away with it. One of the long poles has it, but he loses it after some interference from the Sal's defense. Russell battling for it. The ball's loose, picked up by the Riders. Long outlet. That's a great pass there. Number 5 sends it in. Shot goes wide. Don't know who shot it, but that was a great play by Brendan Wark to get it to an attacker with a chance for a goal there. Riders put a good offensive possession together there. No timeouts in this game so far. Has CR called one?
Yeah, CR called one. You get 2.5 each team. Obviously, sometimes you'll see it late in the half just when they get possession. Just so.
And add a leak goal. Grossman looking for some help. He's being checked out there by Russell. Finally gets it over to Christensen. Doing a great job on Grossman. He can't get free, Jay. Finally gets it behind the net. And this is Reed for the Riders. Gets it back out to Hunter Christensen. 2:20 to go here in half number one. It's been all Salesianum from the word go. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout before the half, even from Salesianum with a big lead. How about the defense there? Great job checking. Wide open in front, but Skinner gets a hold of it. We're going to have a flag, I believe, on Salesianum. Not sure who got flagged there, but there will be time spent on the sideline for somebody. .56, not on the roster.
Cross-check.
Takes the cross-checking penalty. He's got 1 minute out of the 152 left. The Riders see if they can score here on the advantage.
I think we officially have them 0 for 2, but they did get the goal after the last man up expired.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was over. But they'll take the goal. Carry up top. Back out to Grossman. Craig has that ball knocked away. It's going to go to the Sals. And they are still in the man down. Of course, the Sals are shorthanded here until the 52-second mark. Whistle blows, and there is the timeout. Jay, while we have a timeout,
yeah, I was gonna say,
let's go over. Okay.
He was about to lose the ball, so that's a good timeout by Sally's, like you said. You don't carry them over, so you might as well use them.
They're the shiniest helmets I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
All right, so tomorrow, Jay, 1 o'clock, we are going to be at Midway Softball Complex for our current number 1 and number 2. DMA and Smyrna. Both of them took a loss this week, but still two very good teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had a chance to see Smyrna the other night, and I'm looking forward to seeing Grayson Frost from DMA, along with Peyton Dixon from Smyrna. Then on Monday night, we're right back here. Salesianum and Cape Henlopen open the rematch. Tuesday, we have
Friends Lacrosse.
Friends Lacrosse and DMA. That's a matinee. By the way, it's publication week for me, so we'll see what I can do. And then Wednesday, maybe we'll have soccer. We're not sure. We have to work on that one. And baseball on Thursday, right? A doubleheader from Frawley Stadium.
Salesianum
and
Conrad
and then
Friends of William Penn.
Friends and Penn.
And then Friday, Sussex Central DMA.
More
at
baseball?
Frawley Stadium, yep.
All
Frawley
righty.
Stadium. Sussex Central DMA. I'm looking forward to that one next Friday night.
And I know if you like watching high school baseball, there's a game at Frawley tomorrow night. You can get out there. I think they are allowing a few hundred fans in. So
1,800.
there's definitely room up there if you want to go watch some high school baseball. And if not, at Frawley, there's other games out there. I know the attendance is limited, but there's room out there. St. Mark's, by the way, has some scores. Defeats William Penn baseball today, 14-2. So a big early deficit for St. Mark's did not last. Sussex Academy 11-4 over Woodbridge. DMA 4, Conrad 1. Good win for the Seahawks.
They remain undefeated.
That's it for the baseball scores that are in thus far. Lacrosse, Caravel over William Penn. 5-2 Delmar over Woodbridge.
Sally's is just killing this penalty by standing behind the net.
Hodgson over St. Elizabeth 6-3. Middletown, yesterday Middletown beat Conrad, so we don't want to give yesterday's scores. Now we get a chance, we'll give you some more high school scores, because that's why we're here, for the high school and athletic community here in Delaware. 42 seconds left, Jay. Thanks for, I was looking at scores. I didn't even know they restarted. Here's McGovern. He's got a goal. Back behind the net to Dylan Mooney. Sal's is probably going to burn out the clock here and take one last shot. Nice move. Shot and score. That was number 11, Colby Bushweller.
Went low with a little ground ball shot, Mike.
It was the worm burner. And with 19 seconds to go, the Sal's add to the lead. It's 13-1. I thought they'd try maybe run out most of the clock, but Bushweller saw an opening, got around the defender, had a lot of room, and like you mentioned,
the thing with Sal is they can strike quick. So 19 seconds left, they feel like they could get another goal. And there you go, another face-off win.
pass is dropped, and still 12 seconds to go, however. We're able to whistle. And another timeout for Salesianum.
That's why you had to right there, Mike. You use that second one while you have possession. You can set something up here. But again, all start off with the face-off win there for Salesianum. And if you can, like I said, if you can dominate those face-offs, you're in for a good night.
Of course, girls soccer today, Tower Hill and Ursuline. It was the Raiders.
1-0.
A 1-0 win. They scored late in that one.
Yeah, I believe off a corner kick.
Off the corner. And do we have any, how about Archmere softball with the win over St. East 5-0. That's a good win for Archmere.
First win, I believe.
Seaford defeats Indian River 4-1. Smyrna over Polytech. How about this one? Caesar Rodney 4, Middletown 2.
Caesar Rodney remains undefeated in softball at 8-0. Watch out for them.
And also wins for Laurel over Delcastle and Sussex Academy over Woodbridge in softball.
Ready to go here. I believe they're going to get the ball right here on the side.
Looks like McGovern to start things off. 9 seconds, the clock has started. Here's Bushweller. Trying another move around defender. Shot, scores! Bushweller with 2.8 seconds to go. And I don't know who's getting beat up on the sideline, Jason, but
Yeah, they have some.
they designated somebody to take a beating.
I was saying the other night they were doing push-ups after goals. There's some interesting celebrations here at Salesianum on the sidelines.
So they called a timeout to set up a play, and it worked. 14-1 South. I don't think 2.8 is enough to get down after a face-off here, but you just never know.
I'm with you.
Actually, CR wins that one, but the horn blows, and that's going to do it for the first half. All Salesianum, they lead the Riders 14-1. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with second half action. You're watching Delaware Live Sports powered by 302.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-48.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I am a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit briansloans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality. Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sotho Concepts. Sotho Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Sotho Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also a local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality. Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in.
All right, back at Abessinio Stadium, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Pops Halliday, Nick Halliday. Second half action coming up. Salesianum with the 14-1 lead. I'd like to thank all our sponsors. Who help us bring all this high school sports action to you. Remember, we told you, we'll go over it again. We have a busy week ahead of us, and Jason, if we had more time, we'd go to more games, but we can only be in so many places, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we're
booked up, I think, all but one day next week.
Yeah, and even that day, there's stuff we can do in the afternoon.
Yeah, we all have lawns that need to get mowed, and we have spouses and families and all that other stuff. Sal's with possession as they win another face-off. Behind the net goes Ross. He had a couple goals. Like, honestly, Jay, I lost track of how many each player had. Shot, Bushweller, count it. Colby Bushweller scored the last 3 for the Sal's, and it's 15-1.
Yeah,
As
he's
the
got
clock
that.
is running, Jay.
Yes, I was just about to say. I was looking up to see what the goal was. But that's his third straight, like you said. And
The natty.
He has that good low shot that he's employed in this one. So
That came less than a minute in. We're going to have to be really quick to check times on that one because the clock is running. But Bushweller with the natural hat trick, 3 goals in a row, makes it 15-1. Salesianum, we mentioned 4-1. Although if you do look on their website, it's going to say 3-0. The 2 out-of-state teams not on there. But I was here. I know they lost to Culver, and they beat Springside Chestnut Hill.
I believe that one they won by a goal or 2, if I remember correctly.
Jay, you mentioned Sal's have some challenging games on the schedule starting on Monday night against Cape Henlopen right here. They're going to play DMA, one of the better teams in Delaware, and they have Apo after that. Then they play Malvern Prep right here on Saturday, May 1st. Should be a good one. That is scheduled. No time scheduled yet.
No, yeah, and I believe
Prime time would be good.
If I remember correctly, Ursuline and Padua girls lacrosse is going to be here that day too. So probably waiting.
Pass up top. Sorry, Jay. That was number 1 Driggs with the goal. Scores.
Probably waiting to finalize those game times. But yeah, Sally's just keeps it going here in this second half. 2 quick goals.
And Jason, the game the Sal's added the last game of the season.
IMG.
Also right here, IMG Academy of Florida.
It's a Friday at 4:30, I believe.
4:30 on a Friday. Why not? Why not?
I gotta talk to Scott, see if we can come in and do that one too. I know I put in CR.
My office is a mile from here. I can get here.
I know we put in CR Cape and Malvern Prep.
Ball's loose. Look at the swat there. One of the Sal's goes down, takes a tumble. That's number 15, Connor Riley.
Sally's get the loose ball.
Mooney does get it, and he's on the way out front. Winds and shoots. He scores. Dominic Ratura, the long pole with the long goal. Salesianum has controlled every aspect of play tonight. The ground balls, the face-offs, the possessions. Ratura congratulated as he reaches the sideline with that one there. But their in-state games have not been close thus far. I expect Cape to be a pretty close one.
Yeah, the one thing is, because of what's going on, Sally's is going to had to play a little bit more in-state teams this year, and thanks to the schools that scheduled them, it's a good test, and with an open tournament, why not put a team like Salesianum on your schedule? You can see where you rate as the playoffs come.
Sal's normally play about 5-6 games in state, maybe 7 or 8 out of the 15 games, and the rest they will play more of a regional national schedule. Here's Bushweller. It's out front. Shot. Buxton with the save. Didn't see who had the shot for the Sal's, but nice stop by Jacob Buxton. And he picks up the loose ball. Outlet pass is a good one. Here come the Riders. Watch out behind you. Oh, nearly gets a hold of that one. Brandon Wart, the goal scorer for Rodney, gets it to number 4. Stop by Skinner. That was Patrick Craig with the shot, but a great stop there by Jackson Skinner.
I was going to say, what a great save. And Skinner's been good. He's had 3 or 4 saves here tonight. Look at that, man. They just transitioned very well. Look at the tic-tac-toe passing.
Ross started that one coming over midfield, and Kalen Driggs scores again. He's got at least 4 tonight.
Tic-tac-toe passing, Mike, and they just transition real well. The goalie makes the save. They just go right up the field, no issues, and This team is just clicking on all cylinders here tonight.
About 6:45 to go when that goal was scored. Out for the faceoff is Connor Riley, number 15. You see Matthew Riley right here in front of us on the 40-yard line. But Connor Riley.
I was going to say, they've had 4 or 5 different players take faceoffs here tonight. And like I said, that's a luxury to have.
Dane Wilson wins the faceoff that time for the Riders, but he has that ball chopped out of his stick. It's loose, and Sal's are trying to keep it in bounds. I think that ball's still live. Oh, the referee picks it up. Oh, loose ball. There were 2 balls in play, Jay. That rolled out of bounds, that's what it was. Can't see the sideline. They're using the dark blue line, so it's tough to see. Ryan Carey looking for an opening there, but sealed off by the Sal's defense. So the Riders will try it again.
Stadium's going to be busy the next couple of weeks, Mike.
Here's Grossman. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Track, soccer, lacrosse. A couple graduations going to be in here. Up top, it's Hunter Christensen. He's being guarded by A.J. Dotson, number 5. Christensen gets it up front. Can't hold on. Now with the loose ball, it's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to stay with CR. Thanks for joining us on a Friday evening. Salesianum scored early and often. Now they're getting a lot of action for the entire roster. They normally get some activity for all of them. Tonight they get a lot of action for all of them. Still some starters out there though. Riley, you see Dylan Mooney, Caleb Russell with the ball right now.
I think with Kate coming up, you want to give these guys some playing minutes, but you also want to keep your starters fresh.
Yep.
And then ready game action.
Kurt Kessler behind the net, being chased by Michael Hammond, number 28. Sends it up top. Left-handed shot goes just wide. Mooney's back there. It's going to stay with the Sal's. 55, by the way, is Ryan Metz for the Sal's. I don't know why he's not on my printed roster. Oh, he is. I didn't look high enough up on the paper. The roster's so long, it takes up a page and a half.
Yeah, right.
That's Metz trying to get the ball. It's knocked away, and some Riders paying a price. Knocked down on the check. I believe Metz delivered that bruising check to the Riders. CR does get the ball.
That's one thing about the Salesianum team. They're so physical, too. When you get the ball, they're going to make you work to clear these balls and execute. And
Metz, one of the bigger players on the team, standing right in front of us, 55. Took the body on that last possession. Sal's now with the ball. And they're just waiting for their subs to come on. Here's McGovern, Bushweller, Ross, number 9, coming on. So they're getting the offensive players out there. And away we go. 2:34 to go here in quarter number 3 on a chilly Friday evening, but thanks for joining us. It's dry. That's the important thing.
Absolutely, yeah. That's always a good thing. And looks like next week is going to be dry most of the week, so that's always good, too.
Here's Bushweller. Sends it down low. Shot misses, but it's going to stay with Salesianum. Yeah, I think it's going to warm up a little bit, which is good because it was a little chilly. A couple weeks ago, Jay, we were in the 70s. It was beautiful. That was a great thing, watching high school baseball in late March and having a short sleeve shirt and a pair of shorts on. I still got the shorts, by the way. I also wore the Philadelphia Union t-shirt tonight after they won the other night to open their season. Bushweller into the middle, sends a left-handed shot off, I think, at the crossbar, Jay. Bounces all the way out to midfield, where Griffin McGovern is able to pick it up. And the Sal's keep
And
possession.
they've been dominating over that international thing that they were doing for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Dupe, dupe, dupe. Maybe this is the year for the Union. Left-handed shot. Oh, they hit the crossbar, and this one also goes back out to midfield. Are they going to be able to keep it in? They are. Ball kind of lost some steam. Russell
Yeah, but he
pushed
went
over
over, yep,
midfield.
over the
So
back.
that's an over and back. It's going to go. That's a good play there by
Again,
the Wark.
yeah, know where your opponent is on the field. And,
Grossman gets it down to Wark. It's Craig. Craig being guarded back there by Lucas Ryan. See Lucas's dad right here in front of us down on the field. Loose ball picked up by, looks like a new keeper for the South. Number 19, Ryder Sellers, has spelled Jackson Skinner. In front to Mooney, shot snagged by Buxton. His outlet to Clay Friend, and here come the Riders. He's taking a pounding and loses the ball. Grounder picked up by Ross. Long pass. Oh, nice check there by the Riders. Somehow the South keep it. Mooney scores. Dylan Mooney, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. He scored with about a second to go. Salesianum with a 19-1 lead, and we're going to take a break. We're back with the fourth quarter. You're watching high school lacrosse on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. All right, we're back at Abessinio Stadium 12 minutes ago. Jason, I mean 12 minutes, unless there's a timeout called.
yeah. And remember, each team does get their timeouts. That's the only time the clock will stop.
Thanks to Unique Image and our other sponsors. Sal's sitting up front. More new numbers. Alexander Bratton, number 40, is out there. Number 2, Matthew Suddy.
He played really well against St. Mark's the other day. Mike had a couple goals. And he's pretty tall and athletic. And like a lot of these Sally's kids, they're all pretty much athletic. But this is a great performance for them here tonight. I mean, this is not this is the third-ranked team in the state season, Rodney. And the Sally's just really came out and took control of the game early. And
Marcus Dewey, number 12, a soccer player out here playing. Number 30, is that 37 I see out there? It is 37, Adam Lucy. So when we get the new numbers, we'll get into it. I think I saw number 14, Kyle O'Neill. Remember, tomorrow, 1 o'clock from Midway Softball Complex. It's the current number 1, number 2, DMA and Smyrna. There's a shot by Dewey, and it goes maybe going off a rider. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with the South. 1 o'clock tomorrow, and I know Glenn Frazier will be there, Pat Garianis, and myself and Nick
And me.
and Jason. So we're going to have to flip a coin to see who has the headsets on.
I can produce. That's not an issue.
Doesn't really matter to me. I'll do whatever we need. And then back here Monday night, Cape Henlopen comes to town. And the same day, Salesianum baseball at Cape Henlopen. So that's going to be a good one. Loose ball behind the net picked up by CR. Number 8's got, that's Ethan Reed. He's on the run. Runs into a couple Sals, but he gets by them. Long pass up. I had his receiver there, had to avoid going out of bounds. And that ball is picked up by the Sals. Nice move. This is Lucy. He is on the move. Passes down low to Suddy. He's going to go behind the net and set up back there. Up, passes it to maybe Dewey. It is Marcos Dewey. Here is number 24, Mateo Ritura. Also out there, number 26, Chase Black. It's like they just never end.
No, I know.
Player after player after player.
I was gonna say, when we printed up the rosters, and we were like, oh wow, that's and they had a JV game before, so
Yeah.
they had people in the JV, and
I know it's a big school. You know, we both went here. It's a big school, but it's just amazing the number of kids who play lacrosse. It's like a never-ending pool. Sal's just going to run some clock and try to get some offensive practice in here. Shot goes, I believe, off a helmet and out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Sals.
they got a great coaching staff, and kids want to come here and play lacrosse.
And why not? 8:43 to go. Clock is running. Coach Healy out there talking to the officials.
Plus, when you come here, you're going to get you're going to get some good teams on your schedule. They used to play Hill Academy, and this year they got Culver and
Yeah, Hill
and
obviously
Prep,
not going to be playing the Canadian team this year.
Right.
Maybe next year. I'm hoping all this mumbo jumbo is gone.
I know in the fall, Sally's wants St. Benedict's Prep here, but will that happen? We'll find out.
That shot goes into the soccer net. It's going to stay with the Sals. Jason, I should say, as Suddy plays it, happy birthday to one Megan Lang, my daughter, who's got a pretty good view tonight of the Phillies game from not far from where our old season tickets used to be. And says they scored all the runs as soon as we got here. Why were you late?
Yeah, I was going to say, we used to get there.
She may have been working. Yeah, those animals need care.
But hopefully me and you can get to one of those games.
I'm hoping. I think I'm going with my wife in July when it's a little bit warmer. Against this Padre. That's a good team. And I'm kind of partial to Brown in the uniform, too. Mateo Ritura picks it up, gets a hold of it. And he's going to take it back. Sends it over to Black, and Black goes the other way. They go behind the net. Sals will retain possession. 6:50 to go here from Abessinio Stadium. Shot goes long, and obviously most teams keep a player back there, Jay, so they don't lose possession on the shot. And this place is just as nice for lacrosse as it is for football and soccer.
Yeah, it's
like you mentioned, the only thing missing is the concession stand, but they'll be open eventually.
That'll be coming in the fall when we see some soccer and football here, I hope. Yeah, we gotta try and get back to normalcy.
I mean, we saw some field hockey here, didn't we?
Yeah.
State tournament field hockey. They had to paint the lines on. I think they painted them pink, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Behind the net, that is Noah Driggs. So another Driggs on the team. One's a sophomore, or one's a junior, one's a freshman. There's a whistle. I believe the ball is going to belong to CR.
Might have been a shot clock violation.
Checking up that sideline, but that rider says, I'm not stopping. Gets it back out to Carey. Carey trying to spin away from Lucas Ryan, but Ryan sticks with him, and he's going to go back the other way. Carey's coming closer to our side here. Gets by number 6. Skinner is now playing with the long pole.
Is that the goalie?
It is the goalie. The flag down. There's the whistle. All right, who's headed off? 45, Lucas Ryan. And there's Mike is standing right in front of us, and now he's going to give Lucas an earful. So wholesale changes here for the Sal's. CR gets ready to go to the. I thought it was going to be a man up. I don't see. There is Ryan on the sideline. Not on one knee just yet.
That's another man-up situation for Caesar Rodney.
That's Carey to get things started. Gets it to number 7, Grossman. Back to Carey. Grossman looks. He's got a player open. Shot. Score, Riders. Number. Uh-oh. I will try to get that number. I had it, and then he disappeared into the mass of humanity.
Yeah. It's with you.
I want to say number 6.
Oh, I think you're right.
Or 8. Is that 8?
I think it's 8.
Number 8. We're going to give the goal to Ethan Reed, number 8. So the Riders take advantage of the man-up situation there.
I know their first goal technically came after the time expired, but I mean, it was still before that player got back fully out there.
So good job there. Was some good passing, and Reed did a great job going high over the left shoulder of the Sal's goalkeeper. Ball's loose, whistle blows. It's going to stay with Caesar Rodney. A little violation. Timeout call. I believe the clock will stop. It does with 3:13 to go here at Abessinio.
You want to take one with them?
Let's take a break. We'll be right back on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
All right, back at Abessinio Stadium for the final 3:13 of the game. Salesianum with the commanding lead over CR. And Jason, I think what we're seeing here is Salesianum lacrosse. This is as strong as couple of as we really remember them being. They've had some really good teams, and this one just has offensive firepower like a few of the others.
Yeah, when we saw them compete against Culver, you kind of knew this team was special. I mean, that's a game both you and I thought they should have won. I mean, I thought they outplayed Culver the whole game. Lost by a goal, and I just think that this is, like you said, one of the Sally's better teams, and they've had some good teams.
Yeah, they're not. It's not the biggest, like I said before. It's not the biggest Salesian team, but boy, they have some speed, and these guys can really shoot. Riders behind the net trying to add a few goals here. Carey gets it down to, not sure which number was it there. Looks like number 15. Is that William Lee? Riders lose the ball, though, as the Sal's take possession. Trying to get that ball over midfield. Gets it over to number 28, Benjamin Anton.
I wonder if Mr. Hart forgot to start the clock because when we came out of timeout, because I'm like 30 seconds ahead of him.
Owen Bracken, number 20, has got the ball. Passes out. It's lost. Ground ball picked up. We have a whistle. It's going to stay with. That's going to go to Cesar Rodney. I thought initially he was going to signal it was going to stay with the Sows. Carey gets it to number 33, Christensen, Hunter Christensen. Back to Carey. Being marked out there by Lucas Ryan. .145 remaining on the clock here. Riders looking for a shot. There's a nice check from behind, flag down, so I guess maybe it wasn't that nice of a check.
And I thought it was clean from up here, but the ref threw the flag, so. Push with possession. I learned a new one today.
That goes
push
on.
with possession.
Aiden Lucy takes a knee.
See our chance to add another man-up goal here in
They
the
will
closing
do
minutes.
so. We have about we're gonna have about a minute and 10 to go by the time they get started here. Carey thought about the shot. There it is. Nice save by number 35, Alex Carberry. I believe is the keeper now. Yeah, 35. I think that's the third keeper they've had this game. That was a nice save by Carberry Jr. South is going to look to run out the clock here. That's number 8, Connor Lucy. Aiden Lucy is on one knee in the box. 36 seconds to go. So the Sows are both killing a penalty. Well, it looks like the penalty's over, and just running out the clock
Yeah, I
here.
was
They're
gonna
going to
say it
move
was
to
30-second
5-1 this year.
time, 30-second penalty.
And Cesar Rodney's going to fall to 5-1. We mentioned Salesi's here Monday night. The Riders are back on Wednesday, Jason, at Sussex Tech. Another night game, 7 p.m. down there in Georgetown. That's going to do it for 3-2, and this one is over. Your final from Abessinio Stadium, Salesianum 19. Cesar Rodney 2. Remember, we're with you tomorrow at 1 p.m. from Midway Softball Complex, DMA and Smyrna Softball. Back here Monday night,
Yeah.
Cape Henlopen at Salesianum Lacrosse. And then we have several baseball games for you next week. So, for Nick Halliday, Pops Halliday, and Jason Winchell, I'm Mike Lang. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Once again, your final score, 19-2 Salesianum. Have a great night. We'll talk to you later on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.